Right, hey everyone. So I'm gonna keep this pretty short and snappy here because I'm going to Egypt tomorrow for holiday. Hopefully I don't get any, Iranian or Israeli missiles hitting my face. I'm sure I'll be okay. But this is going to be a relatively quick video. So unfortunately, I had the displeasure of having a girlfriend at one point. This was one of the most traumatic times in my life. And after she broke up with me, I think the best thing I could sort of gain from that experience is going down the incel path. And I think this is the path everyone should be taking in life. If I could give one recommendation for every living, breathing human, it would be to become an incel. Now, upon saying this, I'm sure some people listening are gonna go, "Oh my gosh, Logan, what are you talking about? I want a wife and I want kids when I'm older. I don't want to be an incel." And to that, I would respond, "You haven't heard my supreme arguments I'm going to make. After I make these arguments, your mind is going to be completely altered forever, and you're going to become fat and obese and an incel. It's just going to happen. It's going to be your main goal and main priority in your life, just as it is mine. I've gained roughly 300 kilograms, that's like 650 pounds if you're American, in my incel journey, and I'm incredibly grateful for it, and I'll teach you guys how to do the same. I would say one of the best pros of being an incel and indulging in this life and art form would be the fact that you are chasing a goal that you will never be able to achieve. And now, on the surface, this might seem irrational, it might seem stupid and naive, but if you look at it in a deeper level, it is one of the smartest things you can do. In our life experience, we can acknowledge that struggle leads us through life and struggle builds us as people. And if you take the incel path, you will undergo struggle at a constant rate. You will always be in struggle. And this will build us as humans. This will lead us to a higher plane and put us above the rest. We will no longer be normal civilians, but higher beings of existence. We will be strengthened in all aspects of life. We will be above all, is what I'm trying to say. For example, the normal person might get a girlfriend and they might feel relief from that and happiness, and they aren't undergoing any struggle within that relationship because their feelings have been fulfilled. They are happy in their loving relationship. But for an incel, if you chase that goal of a loving relationship, you chase that goal of losing your virginity, and you are never able to, then you are in constant struggle and a constant building of oneself. External views on people can be very misleading. For example, if you look at an incel, you might see his fat and his blubber and his grease running from his double chin, but you will never truly understand the glory that he beholds within him. This is why it is so important for all of us to take into consideration the internal when we view other people's lives. Focusing on only the external will lead us to very dark places, and we will be misled when judging people. We won't be able to understand who they are on a deeper level, and we will be mistaken in many, many ways. For example, I can see an incel, he can be 500 kilograms, fat as all hell, not able to move out of his wheelchair, and I might say, oh my gosh, this guy has some issues. But if you break down layer by layer what he's actually going through, his mind, the spiritual strength he has gained from the path he has went on, will surpass nearly all of humanity. The fact he is going through this spiritual struggle and this constant physical agony of not being able to move really shows his determination for the craft and art form. Now, you might be asking yourself, Hefty Lump, why is there no other benefits to becoming an incel? Of course, becoming spiritually more aware is important and very effective in all of our lives, but surely there must be other benefits, other pros. And to that I say there are. You don't need to be a mega genius or some sort of insane IQ holder to truly understand that if you are a lone wolf without a companion, your bank balance will be far happier. If you have the unfortune of embracing a lover, you will most likely be spending quite copious amounts of money on this said person. This will hurt you. This will hurt you physically. It will drain you mentally. It will destroy you little by little. Now, to avoid this, you destroy the companion completely. Now, I say this in a sort of metaphorical sense. I'm not saying you actually go out there and start brutalizing women, but I'm saying if you never had that companion, that partner to begin with, you would be mentally free. Your bank would be happier. You would be in a state of freedom. Now, I say this to all of you out of my pure and utter love, and I hope that you all understand what I'm trying to say. I truly do love you all, and I hope that you can gain just as much weight as I have, and I hope you can get the grease and the uncleanliness that I have got. That sort of wraps itself up for this tremendous video. I really hope there are some souls out there that I could help with this guide. I hope that I can spiritually fortify all of you, my little children. And that will be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did like the video, then spread love and positivity in the comments and make sure to subscribe. A like would also be appreciated. I love all of you, my little kittens.